My name's Randy Meyers. I own Meyers Automotive Services in Sturgis, Michigan. It's been in my family since 1927 when my grandfather started it. We're celebrating 81 years in the same location this year, which is pretty exciting. I have an excellent staff in Michigan, which allowed me to come to Clearwater, Florida last year and buy another shop from Steve Honka, who was a local Clearwater person, had been in the community for 22 years. So we're pretty excited about that. We're really enjoying the Clearwater community. A lot of people ask me, why Michigan, why Florida? And in Michigan, it's pretty common for people to come to Florida in the wintertime. And I thought, well, why wait till retirement? And so we're just going for it, and we're having a lot of fun. How I got into the auto repair business is I was born into it. My grandfather started a service station in 1927. When it turned into a family business, my dad, my uncle worked for my grandfather. They took over the business, and then I just grew up working in a gas station, working on cars. I apprenticed under my dad and uncle. Later I bought my uncle out and was partners with my dad, and then I helped my dad retire and took over the business. Now I have two businesses, one in Michigan and one in Florida. My shop differs in most shops. One thing, I've grown up in the auto repair business, and started out just pumping gas. So that was more of just like being in communication with people. It was back when it was like full service gas. So it was more than, just fixing cars. It was like a relationship with the people. They would come every week. It was the same people. You'd see them coming from one direction, get their gas, turn around and go back from the same direction. So you knew they were coming down on that side of town, just to talk. So I've kind of carried that through into the auto repair business, where it's a lot about relationships. Our shop is clean. We're only open Monday to Friday. That way I can give the mechanics the weekends off to be with their family, so I attract a different level of technicians. They're all good, clean-cut family men that are constantly getting training. We just run a real professional shop, and we care about people. One of the most rewarding things I've ever done is I was part of a volunteer group that went to India after the tsunami. We got a call, my wife and I talked about it, and I just made the decision to do it. And I was over there for 10 days. It was quite an experience, not just to to see the destruction and be able to help with the people that went through the tsunami, but also just to see the conditions of the third world country, even on the inner parts of the country that the tsunami didn't even affect. It was really rewarding. We helped a lot of people. I still get letters and emails from some of the people that I made contact with over there. And after I got back, I reflected on it, and knowing some of the wins I was able to give people, but I still wondered who got the most out of it. Was it the people I helped, or the feelings that I brought back from it? What I like most about the auto repair business is just helping people. A lot of people wonder, what my love for cars is, and that. I mean, I do like the challenge of fixing things and seeing a problem and be able to correct it. But what I like most is helping people. I mean, when somebody comes into the shop, they've got a problem, and so when they leave, I've taken care of the problem. And it's just really rewarding to be able to help people in that way. I had one customer that used to take his dog to work with him. And while he was at work, his dog was just waiting in the car. So then, and the dog loved him, and that was the dog's life. And then when he'd get the car worked on, the dog was just always in the car too. And it was a really nice dog. He'd just sit in the back seat and sleep and get up once in a while and look around. And the customer would always joke at me that the reason he was bringing it with it, that he was hoping the dog would learn how to fix the car after he watched enough.